It's a sweet, very fruity whiskey. Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. Today we have the Isle of Arran Madeira wood finish on the cask. The Isle of Arran, as it says, it's an isle. Unfortunately, I've not been on the Isle of Arran. The Isle of Arran is located, we have a little, what do you call it? A little map down here. And when you know a bit of Scotland, then you know where Glasgow is. And then you have a peninsula that goes down from a little bit of above Glasgow, where Loch Lomond is, goes down, and it's the peninsula of Kintyre. And the little bit of sea down there has between the mainland where Glasgow is and the Kintyre peninsula, you have an island in that stream of sea, and that's the Isle of Arran. So when you go from Glasgow to Kintyre, to Campbelltown, or you want to go to Islay, you take the ferry to Islay, then you can either drive around all the sea and watch a beautiful ride through woods and close to the sea, and there are small castles there. It's very beautiful. Or you go down to the edge of the mainland, to the coast, and then you take the ferry to Arran, drive over Arran, and on the other side of Arran you can take the ferry to the Kintyre Peninsula. So I did the tour, but I took the northern route and didn't go over Arran. My father did the Arran distillery on the Isle of Arran, and it's a very beautiful distillery. And if you want to see the video, then just search Arran on the YouTube channel, or have a look at Whisky.com. There is the same video, but also with additional information, pictures and everything. So what do we have here? We have an Isle of Arran, 50% ABV. It is not chill filtered, it's not colored. It was matured in ex-bourbon casks and was finished in Madeira casks. Yeah, so the Madeira cask is a fortified wine, and the very interesting thing about Madeira wine is that it has a special heat treatment. It's fermented, and then it gets heat treatment of at least 90 days at 55 degrees centigrade. I'm sorry, I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit, but it's should be something like, I don't know, what's it, minus 20 times 2 or something? 30? No, it can't be. Yeah, it should be above 140 or something like that. So what that heat treatment does is, what is it, a little booklet in there? That heat treatment does is it oxidizes a lot of the flavors, and you get a really oxidized flavor with a lot of raisins, dried fruits. It goes away from that fresh berry taste and goes more into figs and that kind of stuff. Oh, here's a little bit of a story about Arran and the different bottlings from the distillery. Nice tall bottle. So what I'm expecting is a light whiskey, but you never know. Last time I expected a fruity whiskey as well, and what I got was a very spicy whiskey, a heavy spicy whiskey. So how about today? We have a light fruity whiskey, but with a chocolate note in there. And raisins. So if you like raisin chocolate, which most people don't, you're gonna like this whiskey. And you have a lot of fruitiness and some some jam in there, like strawberry jam. It's a sweet, very fruity whiskey with a mixture of oxidized fruitiness and chocolate. That's about what I expected. A bit more on the oxidized side. So, yeah, it smells a bit like you have a toast in the morning and you put a bit of a strawberry jam on it, and have a cacao on the side, like that milk mix cacao, not a real cacao. It started with a bit of a fruitiness, a bit of a sweetness, and then there came a whoop of chocolatiness, and not that bitter chocolatey, but a milk chocolatiness. But this time, the fruitiness goes a bit more into the orange side, grapefruit side, bit into that more of the deeper flavors, not that real fresh citric flavor, but more of a deeper orange flavor where you have real flavor in there, not just freshness. It's sweet with a little bit of chocolate hint and a tiny bit of bitterness in there, just in the end. You do have that marmalade jam, orangey in the beginning, with a little bit of chocolate. Tastes a bit like breakfast, but please don't drink this as breakfast. This is 50% ABV, so in the evening when you miss breakfast, then have a dram of this. When you're just done working and feel like a second breakfast, then the Arran Madeira finish is the right whiskey for you. It's an interesting mixture of very fruity, chocolatey flavors without that strong sweet overtone. It's medium sweet with a lot of different fruity, chocolatey flavors. I like that one. If you're interested in more about the Arran whiskies, then please feel free to search around on the YouTube channel. You'll find a vast majority of whiskies there, and amongst these there will be a few Arran whiskies. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video interesting, then please feel free to share it with your friends. Thanks.